unstoppable vision, the strength born from stillness, the clarity shaped by discipline.
The world of beauty often feels like a whirlwind of fleeting trends, each promising a miracle cure for aging skin. Before we begin, if you care about staying healthy, vibrant, and independent well into your golden years, please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking that little notification bell. We share in-depth, practical health tips that doctors are often too busy to mention, and I don't want you to miss a single one. And I have a quick question for you, one I love to ask. Where are you watching from today? Are you in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, or somewhere else entirely? Please drop a comment below and let me know where you're from. It truly brightens my day to see how far this wonderful senior health community of ours reaches. Lately, a humble ingredient, castor oil, has captured the attention of millions on social media, hailed as a magical elixir for a tighter, more youthful complexion, promising to erase wrinkles and impart a radiant glow in mere days. However, for women navigating the transformative journey over 40, when the natural decline in estrogen profoundly impacts skin, leading to increased dryness, noticeable pore enlargement, and a compromised protective barrier, the question naturally arises: can a simple natural oil truly defy these profound biological shifts, or is this just another alluring beauty illusion destined to fade like so many others across our digital feeds? As a board-certified obstetrician and gynecologist with over 15 years dedicated to women's health and hormonal wellness, I, Dr. Eliza Hart, have had the privilege of witnessing countless women in their 50s and beyond embark on an earnest quest for that elusive miracle product to reclaim youthful skin. Yet many don't fully realize that their primary adversary isn't age itself, but rather the intricate hormonal changes that gradually strip the skin of its vital moisture, its precious collagen, and its inherent resilience. While castor oil does indeed possess a foundation of legitimate science, being rich in ricinoleic acid, potent antioxidants, and essential vitamin E, it's crucial to understand that not every claim circulating online holds true. The truly pivotal question becomes, how does this ancient oil genuinely interact with mature hormone-depleted skin? And what realistic, tangible results can one truly anticipate when it's used thoughtfully and correctly? Join me as we delve deeper to uncover the 5 truly science-backed benefits of castor oil, meticulously separating verified facts from the pervasive whispers of internet hype, offering clarity and genuine guidance for your skincare journey. Deep hydration and skin barrier renewal. When women over 50 gaze into their mirrors and perceive their skin as tight, flaky, or devoid of its former vitality, it's rarely a superficial issue of mere dryness. Instead, it signifies a profound biological recalibration. With the progressive decline of estrogen, the skin's sebaceous glands, once diligent producers of protective natural oils, begin to slow their output dramatically. This leaves the skin exceptionally vulnerable, susceptible not just to dehydration, but also to minuscule, often invisible microcracks that compromise its integrity. It is in this challenging landscape that castor oil, often quietly underestimated, emerges as a profoundly restorative emollient. Unlike a myriad of lightweight oils that offer fleeting hydration before evaporating, castor oil boasts a unique viscosity and molecular architecture. This allows it to form a tenacious yet breathable film on the skin surface, slowly permeating its upper layers, creating a lasting reservoir of moisture. Its exceptional richness in ricinoleic acid, a rare omega-9 fatty acid, is particularly noteworthy. This compound actively seals in precious moisture, significantly reducing what dermatologists term transient epidermal water loss. In simpler, more accessible terms, castor oil helps your skin staunch the silent leakage of its own vital hydration. For postmenopausal women whose skin barrier naturally becomes thinner and less efficient, this protective function is far from a luxury. It is an absolute necessity for healthy, resilient skin. In my years of clinical practice, I've observed countless women inadvertently worsening their skin's dryness by resorting to overly heavy creams or excessive exfoliation. Their skin doesn't need to be scrubbed aggressively. It yearns to be shielded and nourished. Castor oil excels in this role because its dense lipid-rich texture remarkably mimics the natural lipids that the skin after hormonal decline can no longer produce in sufficient quantities. Within a matter of weeks of consistent, mindful application, many women report a noticeable reduction in tightness, particularly around the cheeks and chin, and a newfound suppleness, a luminous surface that feels profoundly calm and comfortable rather than perpetually parched. What truly distinguishes castor oil is its remarkable ability to sustain this deep hydration without ever suffocating the pores. Its fatty acid profile is for most skin types non-comedogenic, meaning it effectively softens the skin without causing blockages. The ultimate outcome is a gradual yet profound restoration of elasticity, skin that doesn't merely appear moisturized but genuinely behaves more youthfully, adeptly holding water and reflecting light with a quiet, enduring vitality. This profound foundational benefit is why, before delving into its antioxidant or anti-inflammatory prowess, we begin with hydration. No ingredient, no cutting-edge vitamin, and no sophisticated serum can perform optimally on a dehydrated, compromised foundation. When the skin's barrier is effectively restored, every other treatment you apply, whether it's retinol for cellular renewal, peptides for structural support, or daily sunscreen for protection, functions with greater efficacy and penetrates more evenly. In this context, castor oil is not a miracle in the sensationalized sense. It is a profound reminder that true skin rejuvenation begins not with what we hastily add, but with what we diligently preserve. And when deep hydration is returned and maintained, even delicate fine lines seem to soften. Makeup adheres beautifully, and the face often regains that gentle, luminous radiance that many women once believed was irrevocably lost. Antioxidant shield slowing the clock from within. Once your skin learns the profound art of retaining moisture, a truly remarkable transformation begins. It starts to genuinely breathe and thrive. However vital as hydration is, it cannot by itself erect an impenetrable shield against the relentless daily assaults that subtly yet persistently age the face. We're talking about the invisible aggressors, the omnipresent ultraviolet light, urban pollution, the insidious creep of stress, and even the subtle heat emitted by our omnipresent digital screens. These environmental foes silently generate what we medically term free radicals. Unstable molecules that insidiously chip away at the skin's foundational collagen and aggressively accelerate the formation of fine lines and wrinkles. This is precisely where castor oil unveils its second, often lesser known, yet incredibly significant gift: its inherent potent natural antioxidant power. Castor oil is naturally abundant in tocopherols and tocotrienols, which are two remarkably potent forms of vitamin E. These compounds don't just act, they function as the skin's own sophisticated internal armor. They diligently work to neutralize these damaging free radicals before they can inflict harm upon delicate cell membranes or trigger the oxidation of essential surface lipids. I often elucidate this concept to my patients by drawing an analogy. Oxidative stress within the skin is akin to the gradual onset of rust on metal. It rarely manifests overnight, but its relentless cumulative action slowly, imperceptibly weakens the underlying structure until the damage becomes undeniably visible. Precisely the same insidious process unfolds within the intricate layers of our skin, particularly after menopause, a period when our body's natural antioxidant defenses experience a noticeable decline in tandem with shifting hormonal balances. In contrast to many synthetic serums that may offer a momentary superficial glow only to dissipate within hours, the powerful antioxidants nestled within castor oil gradually integrate themselves into the skin's lipid layer. This unique integration allows them to extend their protective restorative effect throughout the entire day. When applied consistently as part of a nightly ritual, these antioxidants create a quiet yet profoundly effective recovery window while you sleep, enabling the skin to diligently repair the microscopic oxidative damage accumulated throughout the preceding day. The outcome is not an instantaneous dazzling radiance, but rather something far more enduring and valuable: resilience. It fosters a complexion that actively resists dullness and retains its youthful tone for longer durations, even under the constant bombardment of everyday environmental exposure. From a rigorous medical perspective, this sustained and consistent antioxidant activity also plays a crucial role in helping to regulate the complex inflammatory cascade that is often triggered by exposure to ultraviolet radiation. What this translates to is a noticeable reduction in redness, a smoother texture, and overextended periods, a significantly slower breakdown of vital collagen fibers. Patients frequently observe that their morning skin feels distinctly calmer, notably less reactive and beautifully balanced, even without making any other drastic alterations to their existing skincare routine. Therefore, when we speak of slowing the clock in this context, it isn't about the impossible feat of literally freezing time or desperately chasing after an idealized bygone youth. It is instead about thoughtfully empowering your skin with the precise biochemical tools it requires to defend itself calmly, subtly, and with unwavering consistency. Castor oil doesn't seek to out-compete high-end technologically advanced serums. Rather, it beautifully complements them by meticulously building a stronger, more resilient foundation for every subsequent product you apply. And over many months of dedicated and consistent use, the skin's delicate microenvironment undergoes a subtle yet profound transformation. Lipid oxidation slows its relentless pace. Cellular renewal becomes steadier and more predictable, and the skin's surface gradually regains that quiet intrinsic glow once dulled and diminished by the relentless onslaught of hormonal stress. It's not a dramatic overnight metamorphosis you instantly wake up to, but rather a profound change that builds resiliently, cell by patient cell, until that newfound inner strength and vitality become beautifully and unmistakably visible on the surface, calming inflammation and supporting clearer skin. After your skin has been lovingly taught to retain its essential hydration and courageously defend itself against the relentless march of oxidation, the next quiet yet persistent struggle often begins. Inflammation. Many women mistakenly assume that inflammation always manifests dramatically through overt redness, pronounced irritation, or angry breakouts. However, in reality, it can be far more subtle. A chronic low-grade hum that silently dulls the complexion over time and insidiously deepens fine lines. I've often characterized it to my patients as the background noise of aging skin, a constant low-level disturbance, not quite loud enough to trigger alarm, yet persistent enough to gradually exhaust your skin cells. It is here that castor oil demonstrates its truly remarkable capacity to soothe this often invisible yet detrimental stress. Its primary active component, ricinoleic acid, possesses a fascinating structural similarity to prostaglandins, which are natural lipid compounds within the body that crucially influence how our tissues perceive and respond to pain and inflammation. This inherent resemblance empowers castor oil to help modulate inflammatory signals directly at the skin surface, leading to a tangible reduction in sensitivity and fostering a profound sense of balance. It doesn't merely numb the skin or suppress its natural responses. Rather, it gently re-educates the skin, teaching it how to effectively calm itself once more. This quality is particularly invaluable during the post-menopausal period when the skin's intrinsic repair mechanisms naturally begin to slow down. In my clinical observations, women who incorporate castor oil regularly into their routine frequently describe a subtle yet profound transformation. Areas that once flushed easily or reacted with sensitivity to minor weather changes gradually appear steadier, visibly less reactive. This newfound steadiness is not merely a cosmetic illusion. It reflects a restoration of healthy cellular communication, as if your skin is remembering how to respond appropriately rather than impulsively overreacting to stimuli. Furthermore, the inherent anti-inflammatory properties of castor oil also play a pivotal role in reducing the oxidation of sebum, which is often an overlooked yet significant trigger for adult acne. By diligently keeping oil oxidation in check, it minimizes pore congestion and actively promotes a more even, refined, and consistently clearer skin texture. What I find particularly fascinating is the intricate cyclical relationship between inflammation, hydration, and oxidation, each element subtly feeding into and exacerbating the others. Castor oil remarkably intervenes synergistically at all three critical junctures. It deeply hydrates the skin's essential barrier, effectively shields against oxidative stress, and profoundly soothes inflammatory responses over time. This powerful trifecta cultivates a complexion that feels genuinely resilient, beautifully balanced, and vibrantly alive. If you have ever experienced unpredictable breakouts or persistent redness that stubbornly lingers despite your best efforts with various products, I would genuinely love to hear your story. Comment below and share if your skin's reactions have shifted notably before or after menopause. You might be surprised at how many women share similar patterns without realizing the deep connection to their hormones. And if this insight has helped you better understand your skin's unique needs, please tap the like button. It lets me know that these science-backed deep dives are truly making a meaningful difference. Because the more openly and honestly we discuss inflammation, the less mystery it holds. And that is precisely where genuine healing truly begins, through awareness, profound connection, and deeply rooted care that is grounded in sound knowledge, not just fleeting trends, brightening tone, and fading uneven pigmentation. There exists a particular quiet frustration shared by many women over 50. The appearance of uneven skin tones that seem to materialize almost overnight, or stubborn patches of dullness that no amount of makeup can quite effectively disguise. This isn't solely attributed to sun exposure or isolated age spots. It's a more complex interplay of inflammation, oxidation, and hormonal fluctuations working in concert beneath the skin surface. The truth is, pigmentation after menopause behaves distinctly differently. The specialized cells responsible for producing skin color, known as melanocytes, become significantly more reactive to even minor irritation, leading to blotchiness and discoloration that tends to linger long after the initial trigger has dissipated. Castor oil's intrinsic anti-inflammatory nature, harmoniously paired with its consistent hydrating and antioxidant activities, creates an optimal environment for the skin's natural repair processes to flourish. When the skin is calm, deeply nourished, and thoroughly moisturized, it sends fewer distress signals, allowing melanin production to stabilize and become more regulated. This doesn't involve harsh bleaching or deliver a dramatic instantaneous overhaul of your skin tone. Instead, it gently helps to restore the natural rhythm of renewal that has been disrupted by the passage of time and hormonal shifts. Gradually, patiently, the complexion begins to appear more even, less shadowed, and exudes a profound sense of inner peace. In my extensive years of practice, I've come to understand that truly bright skin isn't about artificial lightening. It's fundamentally about clarity. Authentic brightness is the luminous reflection of a skin surface that is smooth, deeply hydrated, and free from the microscopic underlying inflammation that can obscure its natural luminosity. Castor oil supports this crucial process in a uniquely holistic manner. It gently softens the hardened outer cells of the epidermis, encouraging a natural subtle shedding. And crucially, it enhances the effective penetration of other beneficial active ingredients you might already be incorporating into your routine, such as neoinamide or carefully formulated low-doses retinol products. This is why so many women who thoughtfully integrate castor oil into their nightly regimen often observe that their existing trusted skincare products suddenly begin to perform even better and remarkably without any increased irritation. From a biological standpoint, this phenomenon occurs because the skin barrier functions much like a pane of glass. When it's scratched, cracked, or uneven, light scatters erratically and dullness inevitably dominates. However, once that surface is meticulously smoothed, adequately hydrated, and healthy, light reflects uniformly and beautifully, and that is precisely what we perceive as genuine radiance. Castor oil doesn't force this glow, it simply allows it to emerge naturally. There's also a profound emotional dimension to this transformation. Many of my patients confide that when their complexion begins to look balanced and harmonious again, they themselves start to feel more balanced and at peace internally. That precious moment when you catch your reflection and witness a sense of calm instead of weariness is the true essence of genuine skin renewal. Not an elusive quest for perfection, not an attempt to erase your history, but a beautiful harmony between how you authentically feel and what you serenely perceive. And perhaps that is the quiet, enduring beauty of castor oil. It doesn't promise to transform you into someone else entirely. It simply helps you to rediscover your own skin again, steady, luminous, and wonderfully alive, nurturing the lips, lashes, and brows. Sometimes it's the most subtle and seemingly insignificant areas of the face that reveal the profoundest stories of aging. Consider the delicate corners of the lips which tend to crack with increasing ease, the once luscious lashes that thin after years of daily makeup application and the inevitable decline in hormones, or the elegant arch of the brows which gradually lose their fullness and softness. These quiet, often overlooked signs frequently appear even before the deeper, more obvious wrinkles emerge. They serve as subtle yet poignant reminders of a fundamental truth I've observed countless times in my clinical practice. Every delicate surface of the face is intricately interconnected by the same foundational barrier system, and when this vital barrier begins to weaken, a cascade of related issues inevitably follows. For centuries, castor oil has been a cherished, unspoken ally for these particularly fragile zones. Its natural, rich viscosity elegantly coats without smothering, forming a protective microshield that diligently prevents moisture loss in precisely those areas that many conventional creams often overlook. On the lips, its unique fatty acids create a semi-occlusive film that effectively locks in deep hydration while simultaneously soothing the microscopic cracks and fissures often caused by environmental dryness or harsh cold weather. Unlike a multitude of lip products laden with synthetic waxes and artificial fragrances, castor oil beautifully mimics the skin's own natural oils, thereby restoring genuine softness and suppleness rather than merely masking underlying damage. The result is lips that naturally recover their lushness and vibrant color, appearing healthy and plump rather than artificially glossed. For lashes and brows, the primary benefit of castor oil is more mechanical than hormonal. Let's dispel a common myth. Castor oil does not magically make new hairs grow. However, what it undeniably does is protect existing hairs from the breakage and brittleness that often plague mature women. It achieves this by enveloping each individual hair shaft and meticulously sealing its cuticle. With significantly less breakage, the visual density of both lashes and brows appears remarkably greater over time, bestowing a healthier, fuller appearance without the need for harsh stimulants or potential irritation. In women over 50, where hair fibers frequently become brittle due to decreased sebum production and age-related protein changes, this kind of simple, consistent protection makes a truly remarkable difference. What I personally appreciate most about castor oil is its profound reminder that true skincare extends beyond mere correction. It is fundamentally about diligent preservation. The delicate skin of the lips, the fragile hairs of the lashes, and the graceful arches of the brows do not necessarily demand exorbitant complex treatments. Instead, they crave unwavering consistency and respectful, gentle care. A single drop of oil applied mindfully and with intention each night can often achieve what years of neglect have painstakingly undone. Profound comfort, renewed resilience, and the quiet, deep confidence of feeling beautifully whole again. When my patients express that they truly feel like themselves again after softening their lips or restoring the lustrous sheen of their lashes, I understand it's not a superficial vanity speaking. It's a powerful, deeply felt reconnection. These are not merely facial features. They are vibrant expressions of vitality, tangible markers of how we authentically engage with the world. And when these precious areas are cared for gently, consistently, and mindfully, they possess the remarkable power to make the entire face look radiantly alive once more. Safety notes and application guidance. With all its quiet strength and profound benefits, castor oil remains a potent botanical substance. Like any powerful tool in the realm of Skinner, it demands both respect and precise application. Over my many years in practice, I have witnessed countless women enthusiastically embrace new skincare routines with boundless hope, but sometimes with a degree of understandable haste. It's important to remember that even the gentlest, most natural oil can lead to discomfort if not properly understood or applied. Knowing how to safely and effectively integrate castor oil into your regimen is the critical distinction between experiencing genuine healing and inadvertently inviting irritation. The paramount rule is patience. Always, without exception, begin with a patch test. Ideally, apply a tiny amount to the delicate skin on your inner wrist or discreetly beneath the jawline. Castor oil contains unique compounds that, while generally soothing for most, can occasionally trigger contact dermatitis in particularly sensitive individuals. The skin of women over 50 tends to be naturally thinner and more reactive, largely due to reduced lipid content and a slower rate of cellular turnover. Therefore, testing before full daily use isn't merely caution. It's a fundamental act of wisdom. Once your skin has demonstrated its acceptance, remember that less is truly more. A mere 2 to 3 drops are typically sufficient for the entire face. The oil's inherently high viscosity allows it to spread gradually and thoroughly, creating a thin, protective veil without ever feeling greasy or heavy. Gently warm the oil between your fingertips before delicately pressing it into your skin, paying particular attention to the driest areas such as the cheeks, chin, and neck. Never rub vigorously. Instead, allow the skin to absorb it in its own quiet time. Castor oil is best applied in the evening as the final step after your regular serum or moisturizer when the skin is most receptive to repair and regeneration. During the day, it's wise to skip it under makeup. Its density can cause foundation to slip and may even prevent your sunscreen from adhering evenly and effectively. At night, however, it transforms into a quiet, diligent partner in restoration, sealing in precious hydration while you peacefully sleep. Also, pay close attention to the freshness of your oil. Exposure to light and heat can accelerate oxidation, which causes the oil to develop a sour smell and significantly increases the chance of skin irritation. Store your castor oil in a cool, dark place and aim to replace it every few months. If you notice any significant changes in your bottle's color or scent, trust your senses and discard it. Using spoiled oil is one of the most common culprits behind allergic reactions that patients mistakenly attribute to the ingredient itself. And a final crucial word of care: never apply castor oil directly along the lash line or inside the eyes. Its inherent thickness can block the tiny meibomian glands that are essential for keeping the eyes comfortable and lubricated, potentially leading to discomfort, stye, or irritation. Instead, nourish your lashes and brows by lightly coating them from mid-length to tip. Let comfort, not quantity, be your unwavering guide. Used in this thoughtful, respectful manner, castor oil truly transforms from a mere internet trend into a deeply trusted, cherished ritual. A profound reminder that the smallest, most mindful details often yield the greatest, most enduring differences in our skincare journey. True. Effective skincare isn't about frantically doing more. It's about consistently doing what truly matters with intention and care. When introducing castor oil into your established routine, consider it not just another product, but a quiet, intimate conversation between you and your skin. The key lies in a gradual rhythm rather than intense immediate application. For the initial 1 to 2 weeks, begin by using just 2 drops at night every other evening. Gently press it into damp skin, never on completely dry skin, because a hint of moisture significantly helps the oil spread more evenly and effectively lock in hydration. Allow your skin ample time to adjust to this new texture, carefully observing how it feels each morning. Is it calm, comfortably nourished, or perhaps a touch too rich? These subtle signals are not flaws. They are invaluable communication from your skin. The overarching goal is to listen attentively before acting. By the 3rd week, once your skin has adapted comfortably, you may incrementally increase your application to 3 or 4 nights per week. If you reside in a particularly dry or cold climate, consider pairing castor oil with a lighter companion oil such as jojoba or argan oil. This thoughtful blend can effectively balance its density, allowing the mixture to glide on effortlessly and feel wonderfully weightless, making it an ideal choice for women who naturally dislike the inherent heaviness of thicker oils. Always apply sparingly. A little goes much further than you might initially think. For those navigating uneven tone or a persistent dullness, integrate a drop of castor oil after your treatment serums. Never before. Its emollient layer acts as a gentle seal, helping to lock in active ingredients like neonamide or peptides while simultaneously preventing unwanted dryness and flaking. However, if your routine includes retinoids, it's best to alternate nights. Retinoids and heavy oils don't need to compete for absorption. Respecting this natural rhythm allows both powerful ingredients to work synergistically and more effectively for the delicate areas of the lips and brows. Consistency is far more important than quantity. Use a clean cotton swab to apply a very thin, even coat before bed and consciously resist the urge to overdo it. Over-application will not accelerate results. It only increases the potential for residue or irritation. Envision this process as gently training your skin to rediscover its natural balance. And always remember, progress in mature skin is often subtle. Profound transformation rarely announces itself overnight. Instead, it quietly unfolds through improved texture, enhanced comfort, and a deep intrinsic confidence.